Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. The time is now 5:35, and the first thing that I always do is put on my watch. I guess I'm gonna be taking you along, to see what I do in a day, sort of. Hello. Well, I don't have too much on the agenda today, but we'll see what we get into. Let's get started. So the first thing that I do in the morning before I even get out of bed is do my devotion for the day. I have 3 things that I do pretty much every morning. Number 1, I read a book of the Bible. This week I am in Psalms, and then I read one of the daily devotions out of Lysa TerKeurst's book, Embraced, and then I just add a little something to my prayer journal. And these 3 things I've been doing for the last year and a half, and I don't feel like I have ever enjoyed my quiet time as much as I do whenever I do these 3 things. It makes me feel like I'm ready for the day, it makes me feel positive, and it wakes me up in the morning. So I literally do that while I'm still in bed, because a lot of times I'll actually sleep for a few minutes after I do it too. I'm gonna try not to do that today though. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. This was good. Maybe I'll share a little bit of it. This devotion is talking about boundaries and how they can be healthy for us. And it asks the question, how often do I find myself in situations where my brokenness can't handle freedom outside the boundaries God has set for me? It says sometimes we need boundaries around our own unique struggles and temptations. And I think it just goes back to everything in moderation. I thought that was good. It kind of just spoke to some things that I feel like I'm going through right now, where it's just too much of a good thing isn't necessarily a good thing anymore. It can kind of become a burden whenever you have too much of something. Oh, I'll read the verse for this morning too. This is Psalm 16:55-6. Lord, you alone are my portion and my cup. You make my lot secure. The boundary lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Surely I have a delightful inheritance. My dying flowers back here. All right. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna get up, make my bed, and start to get ready for the day. All right. So I was supposed to take Corinne's tripod to do this day, and I forgot when I left the house last night. So I apologize for the weird lighting, and I'm also I've got the camera propped up on all these random things. Anyway, I forgot to mention earlier, it is March 1st. It is Monday, so it's the start of the week. It's also the start of a new month of contacts. So I just brushed my teeth. I'm gonna put my contacts in, wash my face, do my makeup, and always while I do that, I listen to a podcast of some sort. So that's what I'm gonna do. Fun fact about me, I am actually really blind without my contacts. Legally, I am blind without them. And I've had glasses since I was 3. And so every first of the month, I have to change out the contacts that I wear. And that just so happens to be today. It always makes me feel refreshed because I know that they're brand new. I'm hoping that they won't make my eyes feel dry. Shoot. I'm missing one. Well, dang. Oh, I'm missing one. Looks like I'll just open up another one. Whoops. Oh, no, there it is. Ew! Real life, guys. Real life. Swish it around in some of the solution. Bada bang, bada boom. I've never had like super bad acne, but it's always been just enough to be annoying. I've never had like perfectly smooth skin. I always like, there's typically always some sort of like bump or like breakout irritating me at all times. So like a little over a year ago, I got Curology and I've been really happy with it. They send you, I think it's every other month, they send you face wash, like a prescription cream and moisturizer. And it lasts and I like it. It doesn't dry out my face. It doesn't make me feel oily. So recommend. I also have an eye cream and a skin cream by CeraVe that I always use. I just heard that you probably should start doing that in your 20s, so that's what I'm doing. My setup right now is hilarious. I moved the camera so that it was a better angle, but now that my face is clean, I'll put on my makeup for the day. I guess I'll show you what I use as I use it. And then I'll do my hair, get dressed, and yeah. I currently have a phone sitting on a game of Waynesboro-opoly in my retainer case so that it's like, this is actually a day in the life. Me like forgetting something and then having to pay for it the rest of the day. All right. Oh my gosh. I knew that would happen. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hopefully this is the same place. Wait, this is upside down. Guys, this is, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, calm down. Ooh. Yeah. Lainey. Okay. All right. These are the things that I use on my face. I'll show them as I use them, but they're all like drugstore things. First thing I use is this Maybelline BB cream, and it's pretty light. I just pretty much put that all over the place. It's super light, so it mostly just evens out my skin tone. Typically while I'm doing this too, I'm listening to a podcast and planning what I'm going to wear and how I'm gonna do my hair, because my sisters are really, really good. Next thing I use, Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Make myself look like a crazy person. Anyway, they always pick out their outfits and have like a plan for the day when they get up, and they know like what they're gonna wear. They already have everything like laying out. That's just not me. I also use the Maybelline Cheek Heat as like, it's a cream blush. So it's like a, I don't know, like a liquidy cream consistency. And then I just rub that in because I like to look rosy and happy. Chapstick, essential. And last but not least, some mascara. So always brush them out with this little spoolie. Give them a little curl. My students have been wanting to see one of these because they saw Corinne and Camille's. And now I'm like, they're gonna think this is like the most boring thing. They're like, Miss Gonder, we don't care about makeup, okay? And then, man, this should be like a Maybelline ad. Maybelline Colossal, whatever, mascara. And that's my face. My face is ready for school, but none of the rest of me is. All right, next is hair. I did not wash my hair in the shower yesterday. I only wash my hair about 3 times a week to try and make sure that it stays healthy and not super dead. So I'll wash it tonight when I get in the shower because it's about time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna pump it with some dry shampoo. I'll run my fingers through that a whole bunch. Woo. And I think because this is like the last day before I wash my hair, usually at that point it's a little bit harder to control and make it do what I want. I think I'm gonna curl it a little bit at the bottom and then throw it up into like a half up shindig. When I curl my hair, I just split it in half, take some big chunks, and then curl it. But it has to heat up first. I feel like kind of weird about doing these sometimes because I'm like, do people like want to see this? All right, hair has been curled. I guess more like waved. I don't know, I kind of like having it up on top of my head some days. It makes me feel like sassy. Okay. I'll probably give it just one more dose of spray. I like it like this because it keeps it out of my face. Sometimes it gives me a headache because I have it like, you know. Now I genuinely don't know what I'm wearing today. Gotta figure that out. All right, so because I couldn't figure out what to wear, I'm just not gonna get dressed yet. And instead, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast and maybe pack my lunch. Lainey is still in bed. That's a typical morning. So let's do this. Every morning lately, I have been absolutely loving this toast. I make peanut butter toast with banana and honey. It is so good. So that's what I'm gonna make. I also always, every morning since I moved out, turn on Schitt's Creek in the background while I eat breakfast and make breakfast and pack my lunch. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I always let Lainey lick the knife. All right, so I just got dressed quickly. I don't have a body mirror yet, so oftentimes I will check myself in my glass shower door or like stand on my toilet to see myself in like my just regular bathroom mirror. So a full-length mirror is something that's definitely on the list to acquire for my house, but I figured I'd show you the fit. This is honestly like my coziest outfit, and I wear a version of this probably once a week, like probably with different colored pants or shirt and maybe a different vest, but this is like my go-to. I love wearing dresses and skirts and all that stuff too. I probably wear that a lot of the time, but since it's a rainy day, it's still cold out today for this week. The rest of the week's supposed to be nicer, so this is what I went with. My like brown pants and like knitted shirt are from American Eagle. My vest is from Old Navy, and I have my kind of like combat cargo boots from Target. The next thing I'm gonna go do is take Lainey on a walk. I try to do that almost like last every morning just because she's in for a good many hours before I get home. So I want to make sure that she's like out and about. I think it's raining right now, so we'll have to see how far I can take her, but we're gonna go walk. So I walk Lainey every day before and after school. In the morning I'll take her on like probably closer to like a 15-minute walk, and in the afternoons usually it'll be more like 20 to 30 minutes. I'll either go on the path behind my house or we'll just go around our neighborhood, and thankfully right now it's not raining, which I think it's supposed to rain like the rest of the day, so this is a huge blessing. And I absolutely love walking her like this. I feel kind of bad because she doesn't have a fenced in backyard yet, so she can just like roam. But I enjoy the time to just think. Often I'll listen to a podcast or just pray. It gives Lainey a chance to stretch her legs. It gives me a chance to like wake up. I don't know. I just love doing it in the morning. It makes me feel refreshed, and in the afternoon too. So I keep forgetting to do this, but at this point it's about 7 a.m. So I like to take my mornings pretty slow so that I can like, it really does take me a long time to wake up. I like to do things more in the morning, but it's hard for me to get out of bed. So I've learned that waking up a little earlier and just taking my morning slower helps me to like not feel so drowsy. All right, I just packed my lunch, made sure Lainey had food and everything, started my Roomba, fed the fish, opened up my windows for the day so that my plants can get some sun. And it is now like 7:25 and I'm headed to work. I don't technically have to be at work till 8:10, but all teachers know that that is highly unrealistic. So I like to get there early so that I can leave like as soon as the kids leave at the end of the day. Every now and then I'll stay a little bit later after work, but getting there early, like I said, I just prefer to have an early start. I can get a bunch of stuff done before the kids get there at like 8:30, 8:40. So yeah, it just helps me get ready for my day. So I probably won't really show you anything at work just because I don't know how like realistic that is with all the students there. I'm gonna head to work. I will catch you at the end of the day when I am leaving and probably look a lot less fresh than this. So let me grab out my badge. Let's have ourselves a day.
6.5 hours later.
All right, I just got back home. It's about 4 o'clock. The sun ended up coming out today, which made me happy because I thought it was supposed to rain all day. So I feel really good that the sun's out now. It was all in all a good day. February and March are just like long months when it comes to school. I think the students feel it too because we are getting sick of winter and our state testing is right around the corner. So everybody gets a little bit antsy. Plus you've had Christmas break, but like summer break is still a little ways off. So I don't know. It's just this weird in-between phase. I'm gonna head in here and get ready to take Lainey on a walk because that's always the very first thing that I do. Yeah, and then we'll see what I get into from there, I guess. Oh, the sadness. I don't know if you can tell, but the wind really picked up today, and I think that's part of the reason why it's so clear out and blue skied. So I'm happy to get vitamin D, but it is colder than it was this morning. Oh, embarrassing. Hold on. I just got back from our walk. The Roomba vacuumed the floor while I was away. So honestly, if you want to know what I'm gonna do, it's like 4:45 right now. I'm probably gonna lay here on this floor, like I honestly do a lot when I get home from work, and watch TikTok for like 15 minutes because I deserve it. And then I'll put the dishes in the dishwasher. One of my good friends from church, Ken, he got me a housewarming gift and brought it by yesterday, and he got me the other set of my dinnerware. And I had one set, but it's not enough to like even last me through the week before doing my dishes. So he got me another set, and I can have like my whole family eat at once. So I'm gonna open them up and put them in the dishwasher to get them clean so that I can use them and maybe like clean up my kitchen a little bit. This is what they look like. They're all white, but they just have like little dots. They're always sweet. Okay, so because it's a Monday, now that my kitchen is tidied and my floor is clean and the dog is walked, I am going to my parents' house for dinner and The Bachelor. Every Monday, we do this on Bachelor seasons. And because they had to like skip a season or so of The Bachelor this summer because of COVID and quarantine, they've been making them up. So we haven't had like a week without The Bachelor since like the beginning of the school year. Like I don't think they had it in the summer. I don't remember when Tayshia's season started, but usually there's like breaks in between seasons, but we have just been going strong. So every Monday night, The Bachelor's on at 8, so I'm probably gonna go over to dinner. I don't know what time dinner is, honestly, so I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna try and get some schoolwork done before I go over there, and then whenever mom texts me that dinner is going to be, I'll head over there to meet the fam. All right, I've been summoned, headed to my parents' house to have dinner, and I'll see you there.
Oh, hello. I forgot. Hello.
Home for dinner.
I just stared at you for like a dead 20 seconds before I realized what
Well, I didn't even realize what the flash is on, so it's
I know,
like.
I was like-
wow.
hurts. My legs
Are you
hurt.
sore
Yes. From the TikTok?
from the TikTok yesterday?
That's
My butt
exactly
hurts.
what it is then.
My butt,
Me too.
my back, my legs.
I didn't know what it was from.
So I'm going
What'd you make, Mom?
Roast beef
Nuh-uh.
and potatoes.
Guys, this is my favorite meal. I didn't even know. Are we stretching?
No, I'm showing like
Justin Bieber's
my
birthday.
back.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it is.
March
Oh
1st.
my goodness.
March 1st, something on a Tuesday.
Women from this season:
It's on.
Katie, Piper, Serena C, Chelsea, Abigail, Serena, Kenya, MJ.
Waiting for Camille to get home. All right. Predictions for who's gonna win. Who do you think? We're down to Bree, Rachel, and Michelle.
I think it's gonna be Rachel, but then I think they're gonna break up afterwards.
Okay. Mom?
I think it's gonna be Rachel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, Dad, who do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know.
Rachel, Michelle, or Bree?
Since they already said Rachel, I'll say Bree.
Okay.
What
Who I think it's gonna be? My prediction, I think after watching the preview for this coming week, I think
I didn't watch the preview.
I think he wants it to be Rachel, but I think she's gonna leave because she wasn't in any of the Fantasy Suite episode like previews. So I really think it's going to be, I'm gonna say Michelle because that's who I want it to be. Alrighty guys, I am back at home. I'm getting ready for bed. It's a little after 10. I just got back from finishing The Bachelor with my family. So I'm back here with Lainey. I'm pretty much just gonna brush my teeth and get into bed and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this day with me, coming along and seeing, I guess, a little bit of what goes into my typical day. That's pretty much every day here around these parts. So I hope maybe it brought you a little bit of joy. I hope your days are filled with goodness and little things that you can find that just make you happy. So until next time, I guess, I hope you have a great week and I'll see you real soon.